You're now tuning into the sounds of the Potnas podcast.
Perspective on topics, news, and shit.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you're at on the globe, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the world's greatest podcast.
Yeah, man.
It's the Potnas podcast, baby. Where three of us will be delivering our perspective on topics, news, and shit. All right.
In particular.
Let's get straight into it, shall we? First thing is first, give it up for our first partner, the world's largest vocabulary. Give it up for Dino, aka the Dictionary.
Hey, I don't know about the largest vocabulary, but I take it. Hey, man of many words. What's good, y'all?
All right, a man of many words, indeed, for sure.
Does that does it make okay?
All right. Next up to him is the partner with the world's greatest beard. Give it up for Coolin' the Poolin', B-Rad P.
Thank you, everybody. I really enjoy the gunshots. They make me feel
Right
at home.
like
Chicago.
I don't know. You know, see, now y'all keep playing with Chicago. They will find y'all niggas. Like,
Nah, like you don't even play with them.
yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I'm not. It's not me.
yeah.
And lastly, I am the most explosive partner. It's Tizzle.
I appreciate that. That's better than that.
Look, I took it off the board.
I like it. You took it off the board.
It's gone.
Oh wow.
See, I actually take
That
constructive
reminded
criticism
me of
well.
wrestling. The dramatic pause. I was like, oh shit, fireworks gonna happen.
And then watch. I guarantee you, like two episodes will go by, and they were like, "Where's the Aladdin tone? Where's the Aladdin jig?
I don't think they gonna miss it.
Jigaboo."
Oh.
All right. Was it the right one? The right. Okay.
Everything was wrong about it, but it was right.
Finally, that's an accurate term.
You will never had a friend like me. All right. Debrief of the week. Let's get straight into it. Or do y'all want to do a fit check?
Fit check, please.
Fit check.
Oh, okay.
Fit check.
Give me a check.
Hey, I'm digging the throwback.
Oh yeah,
You
man.
know,
Just rocking
Houston
this
Oilers.
retro sweatshirt.
Oh, that's rolling.
Yeah.
I'm just not realizing that.
This is actually a gift from my father-in-law.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's swanky.
He used to rock it to the games.
That's
You feel
dope.
me?
What size is that? Is that a healthy XL?
It's an XL, believe it or not. This
Really?
is what an XL rock back then.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Big Kids XL.
yeah husky. This is husky sweat.
Yeah,
But it's comfortable.
I enjoy that. I have a hat that'll go with that and everything. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I
Shout out
wear
to well, I can't because it's a lot going on, but Go Stros, you feel me?
Yeah, got the Astros snapback on.
Yeah, Go Stros.
It's red, huh?
Yeah, it's really red. Yeah, it's really dope.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the camera got it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. Oh, and then shout out to the ladies on set. We got SheIsSamBam on the set. And then we also got a special guest with us as well. Shout out to our friend Jabrito.
At Being Bria.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it.
All right. And then and then you got the two-tone, right? So
Yeah.
your
Dual
pants,
tone.
yeah, dual tone,
Duochrome.
Duotone.
duo
Yeah, I
or
guess you could say that.
duo,
Duo.
All right,
Duo.
cool.
Yeah, rocking the Air Max 97s. You know what I'm saying?
You want to kick your foot up in the
Man, that's a
camera?
lot.
No. Oh, with the
You got your
socks.
different world socks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different world.
All right.
Yo, I'm hit that.
And then B-Rap P.
All right, we're gonna switch this up this week. God damn it! Since you want to skip the
Oh, yeah. Every time.
the what's name
Fit
the
check.
fit check every week. Now I'm let's do yours.
You're next.
Let's do you.
Why am I next?
I don't know. Gotta switch it up.
All
Make
right.
it interesting.
All
Since you
right.
think it's
All
so
right.
boring to cut out.
Sherbert Bebop.
No.
do you next.
Yeah. So I am rocking a brand called Atsuko. It's
Okay.
Japanese, and it is a picture of Faye Valentine from the show called Cowboy Bebop. You may or may
I've
not
actually
have
heard of that before.
Yeah.
As much
He's
as I
actually-
don't hear much about.
Yeah, he's the Asian
It's one of
on
these
my wall
niggas on
that's
your wall.
directly above me.
my black, my Asian here.
Yeah.
Love it.
But
what about your shoes?
And then the shoes I have on custom
some IDs.
Some IDs.
Yeah.
95s. They say Tizzle on them.
Okay.
On the tail. of the
That's the tongue.
tongue.
The
I'm
tag
sorry,
is what-
tail.
yeah.
Look, Sam knows more about shoes than I do.
That shirt, I officially call that shirt Sherbert Bebop.
Sherbert Bebop.
Sherbert
Yep.
Bebop.
So it's dual tone. Duo tone.
Oh, that's what we're doing?
All right.
And then it's monogram. What?
I don't know, my nigga. I was gonna try to help.
She is a noir.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool, and it's like
I fuck
slanted
with
out.
it.
Because I'm sitting down. You can't see the full concept
That's like
of the shirt.
an
but,
oversized print. It's like going all off the side.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
it's like you're wrapped in the print itself.
Yeah, and then it's the phrase on the collar, "See you, Space Cowboy," that they play.
It
at
sounds
the end
kinda
of
erotic.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever you make it to. She's a badass character, though. She's
nice neutral
actually
short.
holding a pistol up as well, so she's really dope.
Okay. Does Megan Thee Stallion ever talk about Cowboy? What was it now?
Bebop.
She's mentioned it
Bebop.
before, but she hasn't
Sherbert Bebop.
wore a costume. But I'm sure she has a very sexy costume. So a lot of people have worn her in the past in
Faye
Halloween.
Valentine. Yeah, she's a common cosplay.
That's a question that I want to raise after we get to your fit check.
Okay. I'm cosplaying as someone. Let me see.
That has a lot.
Cosplaying like Kanye's assistant.
I was gonna say they got a library card.
And fitteds are back, by the way.
Oh, are they?
And also,
They are.
if that's surprising to you currently, you're very late.
No, it's not. I went and pulled mine out of the attic.
Yeah.
The same place I pulled my throwbacks from
Right,
my 2000s
right.
party. Both of them shits was
I'm
popping,
actually-
but with all this hair on my head, they don't fit anymore.
Yeah, there was a lengthy Twitter video of high schoolers on Throwback Day, and they nailed it.
Yeah.
It's
you said they
2003.
studied.
All these kids must have parents that are our
Of course.
age,
Yeah. Which is
which would
crazy.
make them the girls that. You think what year would that be? Then I guess they're in high school now, and I'm 31.
You old. You old. You the old uncle. What the? Hey. So.
All right, so
There's
your
that on
outfit.
that. I thought I was done, but
Earth tone.
yeah,
Again.
some earth tones.
Brownstone. Oh, yeah.
With some little snap side
Earth tone,
pants.
brownstone.
I got on a little
Some more of that.
knit vest
Comfortable.
and a hat that goes to a sports team that I wouldn't be able to tell you. I just
you were
know
going
they're
somewhere
stationed in New York.
Yankees. So, it's crazy. So y'all, both teams are actually in the World Series right now.
Oh, wow.
But guess who is up right now?
Hey.
It is the Astros, baby.
I want to recreate that weekend again. Last time we won the World
Series.
Okay,
Series.
series. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. The World Bowl.
I think you were going somewhere like that.
Yeah.
The World Cup. The World Cup. The Cup or the Bowl, which one was it?
Yeah.
Neither.
The Formula.
Oh, no. You in a race car always?
The Formula Series.
Formula Cup.
Formula
That's what Joe used
31.
to drink.
Formula Cup. All right. That was
Speaking of
corny.
which,
That was hilarious.
The super plate.
Bad humor like a mug. He made worse.
The super plate. Come on.
We in full on that.
Super
yeah.
Cup.
All right. So, and then
Super
the
cuts.
shoes.
Oh, and just some.
You got some more of that coon shoes on, right?
Boy,
Look at the coon. Nah.
some of the coon shoes.
Those are actually really swanky.
These are not comfortable though. I
They're
will
not.
say.
They look really tight on you.
They are.
Like
They
your
are tight.
foot.
They are
like
they are
it's
one half size.
suffocating.
They are one half size bigger than my shoe size, and they're still tight.
That is
They
very.
look like they're meant to hug the foot, though.
They are, but I think they're gonna look like that regardless of what size you get. So
That's
you just
what
have to get like 9 sizes bigger, and it'll still look like.
That is hugging the
Yeah.
foot, but you can walk in them without, like...
I literally have to
cutting off
use the little jelly
circulation.
things inside of these.
what
bitches to make it feel all
piece of apparel item would you think you can survive throughout the day being the most uncomfortable? Like shoes
Oh, shit.
being uncomfortable, like too
none,
tight,
man.
or pants being too tight and you not having enough room for your
Do
nutsack?
we have to choose one?
Yes, you have to choose
feel
one.
like-
A hat, squeeze into. I mean, well, I guess you can
hat.
always take that off, right?
Well, sometimes
but a
you
shirt,
You can't
you know,
take off his hair.
I took this
being too tight underneath your armpits and then you're sweating all the time.
Ooh.
Yeah, that can be
I'll
quite
take that
embarrassing,
one
right?
first. Actually, that's the
You would take
that's
that
the
one
least,
first?
Yeah, because when your dogs is barking, they are barking. Okay, that is
Your dogs-
feet are the
your
last
feet.
thing.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah.
not
Immobile. You're
touching
immobile.
Yes.
You know, like you can't even. That's impossible.
Strain on your face.
Or like...
And then I can't do the pants because I want to have kids one day.
Yeah. But
See, I'm done,
it just
I
gets
think, but
really
still.
annoying, like always adjusting. Why not? People are always looking at you, and you're like,
I think that may also be like a.
you try to squeeze a fart out, and it's going to be
Oh, okay. Yeah, this one left quick.
And but yeah, I've kind of experienced all three
At the same time?
Huh? No.
Oh, I
That
have.
sounds horrible.
No, but I've had a very uncomfortable shirt on. It was just like too tight around the armpit and the shoulders, and it made it very difficult. I'm very wide up top, and then when it comes to the pants, the pants like you can probably get away with. I would imagine that a lot of people would probably pick the pants because it's just you always see guys adjusting, right? And messing with with the shit down there.
Yeah, I'm not really.
But the shoes, y'all don't hang around enough white people.
I do.
Oh, I
At work.
mean,
There's
They-
a lot of
yeah.
Anyways,
people there,
yeah, actually, that's
it's
all
a
you work
funny
with.
joke,
Isn't it?
but I don't think y'all would get it.
generally. No, I get it.
Man,
You know?
when I was in the military, they were always just scratching and readjusting or
that's
whatever in front of
also-
people with them watching.
Oh, I mean,
especially women.
I think at that point though, you're in Kuwait and it's sandy and shit.
No.
You stop giving a fuck.
That's not even like in the deployed environment.
Whatever. You kidding me? Yeah, I'll be doing all that shit.
That's what you're saying. It's like,
I would be if it were like Jen knows this. If it were like societally, like if we had behaved biblically differently, we would be nude. I would be a nudist living at some contemporary nude colony right now with other young.
what
nudists.
particular state?
There, I don't know where this. I mean, what I'm
sure
describing
they
doesn't.
exist.
No, they exist, but the people that are there are not with whom people want to share this. That's what I'm telling you. You know,
if you in Florida, if you leave a flamingo on your
dangerous.
doorstep,
Yeah.
it means you're into the swapping of.
I thought it was leaving a pie on the
That is one
window
too, I
pet.
heard.
or it's leaving a pineapple. Actually.
An
upside down.
No, or you put an upside down pineapple.
Goodness.
Upside down. Don't ask me why I know all this. Upside down pineapple inside of your grocery cart.
I heard
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I thought it was laundry detergent.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
No, that's for when you. That's
now how does
for
that
some
even
other
stay
shit.
up?
That's for some other freaky shit.
Bruh. Right. I'm into water.
And then what was that?
My kink is washers and dryers.
Oh, so I think we can save this also for next week too, because next week will be our Halloween episode. However, I guess we can kind of open it up as well. What do you think is going to be the most worn costume by women?
Okay.
Women, I can't really. Let me see. I don't know. I seen a lot of the same thing today, but I was at a trunk or treat with my kids. I don't
There's a
know.
lot of Elsas out there, I'm sure.
Actually, not.
Moanas.
You see a lot of
You know what I saw the most of?
What?
bunnies,
Even women, like
cats.
Nah, a lot of Stranger Things characters.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of takes on 11s. It was a lot of
Who's 11? I don't watch
the main
show.
character from the show.
Oh, the bald headed
yeah,
chick.
yeah.
Okay. Why she number 11? Oh, she's a number. Okay,
You gotta watch the show.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of explaining. None of your shit get
I've never
different.
seen
I don't give a
but
fuck.
No, it's a great show.
But yeah, I wonder what the most common
The most common,
What would
I
be-
said it, a Playboy bunny or a cat.
Nah, it's old.
Sam says no.
Nah, I disagree.
That's old.
Yeah, that's old.
What do you think?
I haven't thought of my answer.
Let's
yet. I know
tighten
it's
our
not
lens.
that.
Let's tighten our lens. Let's say Houston and then a particular demographic of people, and then we might
Black
be able
people in Houston. What do you
Niggas.
think? And specifically
Niggas.
single,
Niggas.
single
Niggas.
people,
Niggas.
guys or girls,
what's
so that
some
the women don't
weird
think
shit
that
that's
I'm
happened
singling
this
them out.
year?
But
I think you already blew it on that.
what do you
too.
think, Jabria?
Yeah.
No, we can't hear you, but you can just say it. And
Is
then
your mic on?
we'll repeat
Looking
it.
at
Can you,
Can you turn
turn
me
me
up?
up? Turn me up.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll come back to it
Yeah,
next
we'll
week.
figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
People actually, you know what? That's a great point of engagement. If you're listening right now, y'all tell us what you're gonna be, because we'll have heard from you by the time next episode.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I won't be being, and it's all her fault.
Oh
over there.
no!
We're gonna be Nene and Leaks. I mean Nene and Greg Leaks.
Oh no!
Unfortunately,
Nene and Greg Leaks.
she prefers to. I could have found my whole outfit in.
We gonna
the
spray paint
thrift
your
store. I was
beard
gonna wear-
gray?
Yeah, I was gonna cut it down and everything.
Which housewife show is
that would be real,
She's OG.
Yeah, I think it will.
Nene Leakes.
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
That's the gold hair chick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gold. It looked like tinsel in that situation.
And Greg's is like
So I've got another trick up my sleeve for tomorrow.
interesting. More interesante, sí.
All right, cool. Debrief for the week. Dino, you want to
Man,
go ahead and kick things
shoot.
off? You just actually left a trunk or treat, right?
I left the trunk or
With the
treat.
kids.
I'm a suburban black dad, everybody.
Birthday's
I like
tomorrow.
My birthday's tomorrow. Hey,
Yeah.
Let's not conflate the two things if you know what I'm talking about. Because when I dropped them off at the crib and then drove over here, it was the beginning of a different time. Right? I'm on the time I'm on right now is a little different right now.
What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is the most. I mean, not really. I'll get out the house, but I'm going to intentionally get inebriated tomorrow. Just,
Of course.
Just to feel.
Are you prepping your body for
That's
inebriation?
what I'm. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I'm drinking so much water. You see, I'm not even drinking liquor tonight. I'm drinking water with electrolytes and minerals and other things. Yeah, it's terrible. But I'm preparing my body.
Does that taste like Diamond Tap?
No, it's actually really delicious. It's really good. It's actually good with liquor, but that's probably not good to do.
You said what? Dino Tap.
Diamond tap, cough syrup.
Yeah.
Can you enunciate? Just
Diamond tap.
because it said
In the world.
Diamond Tap.
Diamond
Diamond tap. That's actually the best way. That's like phonetically diamond tap.
There's a P at the end.
Diamond tap.
Because now it's a diamond tap. There's no, you gotta put that P.
You gotta
what was
slap
that?
the P.
That was
Yeah.
Diamond tap. You gotta. What is going on? Hold on.
doing every sound effect you know how to do.
I was doing the whole ASMR.
Oh yeah. I hate those. I really have misophonia. I can't like.
What is
listen to that
misophonia?
Is that the word of the day?
Enlighten us, Bradley.
Ding, ding, ding,
Oh, give me something. Ding, 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 ding. I'm taking back the boards, Tizzle. I'm telling you.
Misophonia is an aversion or phobia, closely related to phobia, of sounds. No, not like that.
Okay.
Sounds that are directly related or caused by the mouth. That makes me want to throw up right now.
And the thing was, when he was doing that, that's how you know he been smoking weed, because his mouth is super dry. It sounded like sandpaper up in there.
I want to hear how you. What did you just say?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
You want to do sounds right quick?
No.
I don't smoke marijuana. But what did you say it's called? Misophonia?
Misophonia.
Wow, that's interesting.
It's a fear of mouth
Misio, like
sounds.
miso soup, or misophone?
I think there might be a Y,
Phobia.
like misogyny in there somewhere.
Can you spell it?
Let's
I
not
probably
conflate these
can't.
two things.
But I did win the spelling bee, so
You did.
Up
would
to
be the
what- up
best.
to what grade?
Sam, can you pull the word up and...
no, I'm talking about the one that we had.
Oh.
You remember when I smacked y'all on that spelling bee?
No,
You did win. You were like losing, and then you came back.
I was
so.
not losing. When did
Say
that
the
happen?
word again.
Misophonia.
Misophone.
Mesothelioma.
Miso.
As a matter of fact, after I went, we started upping the stakes.
The word is mesothelioma.
Meso. The word is measles.
The word is
measles.
Mesothelium.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Mesothelium?
SZA said that that she had freckles, but it was really measles.
Measles.
No, we're just looking for the spelling.
She was in a mausoleum with a
Y'all want to try to
mausoleum.
spell it first?
Ooh, let's
I'm
do that.
good on that, actually.
Come on, I want you to try.
Oh, you said you're good on
You
it,
wanna
so go
lose
ahead and
again?
go.
Nah, just
In a world.
Misophonia.
where mesothelioma.
M-I.
Mesophonias.
No, actually, M-Y. Huh?
You already started?
Damn.
You gotta let him go, no, but yeah.
M-Y.
Cricket letter. Cricket
Miso.
letter.
Ah, cricket.
S-O.
Hump it.
Phonia. P-H-O-N-I. Wait. A.
Okay,
No?
My phone vibrated down so damn wrong.
All
How
right.
did it
You
know?
want, then you go.
I'm ready. I'm gonna try just like you tried.
I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
Misophonia.
Coming this fall on the WB. JT. Damn, I wish you still had a sound now. Okay. All right. Misophonia. Can you use it in a sentence, Sam?
Nope.
Oh, okay. M I cricket letter I humpback I Mississippi Pride. It didn't work. I knew it. Your turn.
All right.
Come on, Dick.
I'm ready, actually.
You didn't even try, Bradley.
Are you ready?
Disappointing.
I tried.
MESOTH.
What?
Keep going.
Where'd you get that?
Keep going.
Misoteric. You were literally about to spell.
You about to spell mesothelioma?
I'm trying to see what's. I thought that was a word.
Isn't that the same thing as whooping cough?
Yeah.
It's like a did you have mesothelioma? What the fuck? Hey.
How do you spell this, Sam?
You would have got it right if you kept your original spelling.
Damn.
It's a M-I, not M-Y.
So I literally just missed one letter?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Peer pressure, bro. We
It's
see
all
you off
good.
the horse.
MISOPHONIA.
Damn. It's okay. Because you always got to go with your gut. All right.
Yeah, that's some good shit.
You good?
Go with
You
your
done?
gut.
What else is going on? How are you
it's my
enjoying the
birthday
iPhone?
tomorrow. You know what, man?
He's been taking pictures, hoping to get to catch up amusement park.
He already has
ignoring children.
He already has like 700 photos in there.
Yeah, that's about right. Huh?
Yeah, I got
That's
like
normal for you. Huh?
4
Do you
terabytes.
think that it's enhanced by the fact that you have a new phone, or
So
is that
okay, I'll give you 2 quick points. One, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I get why people dig the phone. It's a beautiful phone. I dig the construction of it. It feels like something. But they got these like 4 giant ass camera lenses on the back, right? But the picture quality is amazing.
Yeah.
Like I shot in 4K, 60 frames per second just to see what it looked like, and it looks amazing.
Yeah.
You can see Scissors freckles with that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, they were measles by the time that we got thelioma. And
Are those real freckles?
No.
No,
She doesn't have real freckles, right?
Look up the videos.
So she's a liar.
She's a
Yeah, that's a big liar.
Pathological liar or just a liar?
Probably.
Scissor, if you ever want to do a song, just don't watch this.
I had a song in my head. I don't know if it's hers. That I hate you.
Yeah,
Fuck you. Or something like that.
Yeah. I hate you.
Yeah, come on. But
Yeah, but I know the song. Yep. What's up? What happened?
no, I just
That is her.
Yes, that's it.
I was disappointed that she did so much to her body that didn't need to be done.
Her body is gorgeous now with all that work. Like, that's the best. That's the best work I've seen in a long time.
Well, hell no. I'm sorry.
Have y'all seen the No Love video? Summer Walker, Bel Khalees, and SZA in it. And when SZA pops up, it's like, wow.
No, I
saw
didn't
the one
realize
with
that was the same
like-
person.
I saw that DJ Khaled one where she was in it with Future.
No, not that one.
I've seen that, but
You guys lost
that was like
definitely
before
Yeah.
work, and then after. All right, I'm sorry. We keep
no idea what's going
Yeah.
we keep going on tangents and.
It'll be later when we talk about staying on parent.
on.
Would you like to finish your review for the week? I think you're done.
Wait till you see my.
Okay.
All right,
Taylor got a new song
so
with that in the back. That's good.
yeah, I heard it. I finally heard it. It was. I do dig it. What was I saying? I forgot. Yeah. It's life is great, man. I can't front. Life is good.
You were talking
Life
about
is
the
golden.
phone pictures.
Oh, okay.
and-
The picture quality is amazing. Second thing is, see, I'm easy to please, right? It's the little shit that gets me. Like I'm not going to even front. My foray into the world. But see, it's all gimmicky. I told you they're real niche. It's like little shit, but it's things that make your life that much more convenient, or that are just so niche and cool that it's like, oh, okay,
Absolutely.
But when I got the phone, you said welcome or something like welcome to the light. I think is what you said. And the phone, literally, my entire screen, like shadowed out, and there was a spotlight that beckoned down from the heavens onto your.
That's
text
really
message.
dope.
I was like, what the hell?
It was literally
People always
welcoming
forget
you
about
to the
the
light.
animations for.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah, when you type in certain
watched every
keywords.
Apple event. I don't remember ever seeing that.
Like if you would like when I text you happy birthday tomorrow,
Yeah, automatically.
it's going
Yeah.
to bring up like
I think that's the only one that's automatic. The rest of them, you just hold down the send
Yeah.
button and you get the pages to choose from.
Did you know about that feature?
I had no idea. No.
Dang! So we're actually going to
Even
teach you
where-
a lot
Yeah.
I
tomorrow.
just got a bit like tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday.
Darren been wearing them stickers out.
Stickers.
It's giving very much. I did just transition from Android, so you
Oh,
better enjoy.
I'm good being
them
neophyte.
stickers.
I'm good being. Look, I'm you gonna see me see the emojis and everything.
Right. Actually, I was pleasantly surprised when you sent an emoji. I was like, oh, I need to update mine. You know?
Yeah,
It's kind of like your resume.
I think you're a little too light skinned though. I think you need to darken the skin.
Or the darkest skin tone, I think was the
It's not the darkest skin. There's no way that
in this one.
No, because that is literally almost similar.
The next one over is purple.
No, they make blue black, purple black, green black.
Oh, green black. I like it.
Mailman black,
Toast.
Oh no,
Crisp. Crisp.
Those are some of the most pretty people because of how much that sun.
no, seriously.
Hopefully they're using SPF and stuff to keep it protected, but they're pretty.
I like there's the most beautiful pictures I've seen of their beautiful patinaed melanated skin. Is whenever it's like beaded with some form of liquid, usually water, but sometimes perspiration.
Perspiration.
And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It glows in the sunlight.
Like mine. I'm a dark skinned man.
Black power.
B-Rap P.
My week was similar to yours.
Okay.
I did a lot of sleep though, because
Oh, I wish.
yeah, I got some sleep. I did stay up a long time, a few days, and I won't explain why that happened. But I went to one of my favorite places. We're gonna go on Sunday, by the way. Urbane Social. Okay, but anyway, but I had a similar week to you as far as tech is called Urban Social.
Yeah.
Urbane Social. Yeah. We had similar weeks because I had a tech coming to Jesus moment. So AirPods, they're built to like just go away and stop doing things per certain amount of months. And for every person it's different. For me, my first pair lasted almost a year. My second pair,
and these things cost like $150, right?
Yes.
More than that, but
Yeah, like
More than that?
$238.
no,
Yeah,
specifically
that's insane.
$249.99.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can get them on
so
$238.
my pros stopped working or whatever. I realized it was a case. I ordered a bootleg case off of Amazon. That came. It only charged one of them. I found out that, and it's so dead that it's never going to get resuscitated.
Damn.
And the one that it did charge was the one that was cutting up before because I sweated too heavily in it. So I was like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I hear the call. Okay, let me go buy some more, right?
So you need like 5 pair, like one for working out, one for day
Well, they're
calls,
not made
one
for
for.
working out. I should probably tell you guys.
Well, they are, because I love my pros for working out, but I sweat really, really hard. Like I think it was a combination of like sweating and it being 104 degrees outside. I'm running all that.
Oh,
so I understand
man.
why that
It was,
tried.
yeah, it was getting
Alarming.
liquid
But I live with
and
it.
it was overheating.
Yeah.
But there are better. I guess what I mean is not that those aren't for that, but there are better ones for that.
Yes. So I had
Benefits and fitness
excellent
buds.
transition because I looked at. So of course my shit breaks right when the new ones come out. So everybody ran and bought the recently discounted ones that I have. So I can't even replace it for the discount
For the
price.
Lozo, yep.
Which is all a scam. So finally, by the time I guster up the courage
telling
to
you,
walk into
niggas,
Best Buy, and this man keeps bothering me about progressive leasing. Did you want to maybe put that on a 40-year payment plan?
Zero.
First he asked about a Best Buy card, right? I was like, I never get approved for them. I don't care what my credit looks like. They just hate me. Best Buy hates me. They never gave me a job when I was 16. None of that. So he's
Sound like Jay right now.
doesn't matter. Pay nothing a day. Pay for $49.99 for these for the next 14,000 months, and you can have them. I was like, oh,
yours.
not at all. Anyway, get to the guy, and he's like, yeah, we got some pairs or whatever. And he's like, all we got is the brand new ones with the active noise, the the enhanced active noise cancellation.
Okay.
So I pulled the trigger, right?
Oh, that was the upgrade with this
I
new.
went directly to the gym with the bitches, right?
Oh no.
And so everything was good. It was like enhanced, but it wasn't $250. Hey, I'm buying these same headphones over again enhanced. So
Yeah.
I took them back with the earwax all on them and everything after the worked If you live in Houston, don't buy an open box item from Best Buy
Damn.
Richmond.
Yeah.
But I have transitioned to some Beats that should be more appropriate.
That's what I was. Well, I was gonna say that, but those were recommended to me as well.
Yeah, and these are the ones that are supposed to be just like the AirPod Pros.
This is the one that loops
Yeah,
around
like
your.
literally saying like no,
They go.
Loops around your.
no. These are
earlobe.
they're their studio buds or whatever. The Beats studio
I
buds.
just know they go in your ear.
Yeah, they're in your ear. They're basically
Okay.
AirPods. They're the same fucking.
But they do fit better.
But they're
They
way
are-
cheaper.
they are- yeah, and they are better,
and they're Apple products basically.
and they're good enough.
Well, the reason why I have never invested in AirPods is just because, for one, those literally like make my ear throb when I
shit.
just have the
That's not
AirPods.
probably too
types of,
deep.
Yeah, those types of
got
hard,
you, got
acrylic headphones, and then two. I feel like I would lose them, and I don't believe in spending over $100 on those little fucking things.
Them hoes roll,
and you gotta change. But I've heard so many stories. Like I left it in my pants, and then I put it in the washer. And
I've washed them, and they've been fine. Actually, you can wash a lot of Apple products.
You can.
That was
We washed them and dried them. They actually were more clear.
Like an iPod.
Yeah, iPod Nano. I washed that in the washing machine.
And it worked better after the wash.
Yeah. The shuffle was 12 times better than it is nowadays.
I used to fuck my shuffle up. That mug was Duralast.
Okay. Shit.
All right. And then what else is going on?
But yeah, just that. I'm struggling with so it's been a terrible, week in my workout journey because I haven't had headphones.
Me too, man. Me too. How my workout journey?
So I'm waiting on them to come in the mail, and I'll give you an update next week.
Yeah. And you have like a party that you're supposed to be hosting right now, right? And
damn, Front Street.
I also
extremely
have
late.
one of my best. My ex-wife is here. Everybody, give her a round of applause.
Again.
The mother of my child.
Shout out Sadele.
Oh, bring her up. She's literally putting out fires right now.
Yeah.
She's the
boarding off all of the raging cats, like asking what is Bradley doing? Where's his ETA?
Right. She's on 911. What's your emergency?
Okay, we need you to
Hold,
take 3
please.
breaths.
Yeah, she's here. We're gonna go.
You see like the 10 lights buzzing and like beaming on the board.
Please hold. Please. Someone, please
You
hold.
have 10 calls, Bradley. You were
First
big.
and last name, please.
Great secretary.
But she's in town we're gonna go to a little party tomorrow. So I wanted to have a little, thing because not all of our friends can go to the party tomorrow. So I wanted to have something tonight, and here we are.
All right, cool. I'll be short with mine. I flew in from Boston. I've been there this whole week, partying up with my coworkers, and actually, being strategic with our strategy and stuff in the next 6 to 9 months.
Was it like a corporate retreat type of situation?
It's like a leadership summit / retreat. And so after we laid off 900 employees 2 months ago, we had a reorg shortly after that.
Yeah.
And then so we had new team members, and then we've readjusted some teams as well.
Yeah.
And so meeting a lot of these people for the first time, and then
That's
learning,
always fun.
Yeah, and then learning about what these other teams do so that we can be more efficient and effective when we're working and planning out things, and kind of broadening our network. And yeah, when you work remote for a majority of the time, 95% of your time, and then you eventually meet these people in real life, and then realize how much bigger and taller or shorter or stronger they are compared to you. You're like, man, and it gives you a lot of context. And I won't go into that story. Okay. But man, and so after just back-to-back meetings and town halls and discussions and briefings and whatnot,
The word is true.
these people be ready to party.
And
Boston is so beautiful, man. It is gorgeous. It's a little bit of everything. New York, Colorado. So it's clean like Colorado.
Why your face like?
It's seasonal like the East Coast, of course.
Yeah.
It has all the cathedrals and the old infrastructure like Philadelphia or UK, and then you have all of the cities. All the tall skyscrapers like New York, and then the Bay, and so. But other than that, yeah, it was popping, man. And I had a blast, and yeah, I'm still recovering. I think I'm just
Bradley
coming
said.
up.
I had never heard anyone, and I know people who stayed there, who sounded so enthused to have visited there
About
such a good
Boston. So
Yeah, I'm in my.
they represented that town well then to you guys.
That's
And
awesome.
I hit up David, and that nigga never answered the phone.
He's busy hating Boston.
He's in.
I'm kidding. No, he loves Boston.
No,
Actually,
he
you
like-
guys would really. You guys can talk about the hills and the mountains.
Yeah.
He
Well,
found his
that's
pocket.
so. This was my second time there, and so I was there last November, and we hung out that day and got pretty inebriated there too. But
So that's a common thread.
yeah,
So,
but
Boston.
this time, and I tried oysters, and I sent y'all that picture of the lobster roll.
And the lobster rolls, they go hard.
So lobster rolls, I thought was sushi, but it is complete. No, lobster roll is.
I got you. Okay.
Lobster roll is it looks like though. So I ate at this place called Luke's Back Bay lobster house, or whatever. And I got like the lobster bisque, and then like these two pieces of bread that look like the Raising Cane bread, and then like just this lumpy ass.
Buttery lobster.
Man, that shit was so delicious,
greasy.
dog. It was the best fucking dish
Yeah.
I had ever had that was like in that type of manner. Because I was kind of thrown off. It was like, yeah, it's chilled lobster, but the buttery
Oh,
bread.
it was chill? I thought lobster roll was supposed to be
Mine's always
Yeah.
hot,
warm.
buttery.
That's what I
warm.
thought it was supposed to be. Yeah, but
I've never had a cold one, but
It
I
was-
still probably fuck up a cold one
it was
too.
delicious. And then the oysters, I've tried oysters like 5 times in my life. These by far were the best ones. Oh my
You don't
gosh,
know I've
dude.
never eaten an oyster in my life.
They're an
Not
aphrodisiac.
fried, not dried, not spiced, not hot.
Not fried, not
here,
What,
not
what other
here,
things
no
are
there, Sam,
aphrodisiacs?
Is that what we doing today?
chocolates.
Oh, here we go.
Huh?
Avocado.
Chocolate is.
Chocolate is? Oh,
Yeah.
Strawberries
Strawberries.
is a common
chocolate
one.
and strawberries. Oh, so that's why you be all freaky dicky and be ready to get some after. Okay, yeah.
Strawberry.
Yeah, Sam loves chocolate covered strawberries, and then and then afterwards she be like, "Let's go to the bedroom." She be like, "Jen, taking you there. Let's go."
I think red meat is too, right?
Maybe the
think so.
visceral nature of eating of the
Steak.
flesh and stuff.
Flesh. That
All
sounds
right.
very Dahmer-y.
All right, let's
Hey,
get
have y'all
into
heard the new Ronald Isley song?
Ronald. Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yes, we have one piece of news before we move.
Yo, shout out to Ronald.
Y'all want to get into news?
Yeah.
All right,
I
let's
just,
do it.
yeah.
Hey.
Y'all want to open up with that?
Yeah, right. So in news today,
You kind of sound.
Yeah.
I was going to get to you, but I'm like, nah, let me just. But yo, it's actually really dope. I saw. So Jen loves The View. She was watching The View either this morning or last, and it was Sonny's birthday.
The View still comes
The
on.
View still comes on, and she's a faithful watcher. And she lost all her other shows, the Talk, the Real, the this, that.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
So-
the Real is okay. Yeah,
The Real
I
is
got it
gone,
confused.
I think.
So the Real is done. Damn, that sucks. They
Well,
couldn't
I
stay
don't know,
together.
maybe-
It was generic the entire time.
Yeah, no, I
the
think
show
it's-
existed.
Oh, okay.
You know, but some people dug it. You know, so
Sorry, Jen.
that shit was vanilla alpha. No, but she was watching The View, and it was Sonny's birthday, and the performers there was Uncle Isleys. It was the Isley Brothers, and they were, rocking it, you know. And listen, old boy playing the guitar, and he was Ron was singing, baby. They was cutting up. Let me tell you.
Wow.
And they have a song. They have a whole album out. And what's crazy, bro? It's like they got 2 Chainz, 21, Beyonce
21.
featured on this mug.
Beyonce's on the
I haven't heard the entire project, so I can't render a verdict or yield my opinion. But I'm gonna tell you, they got this one cut.
They got a club hit. They got a
got a
banger.
banger.
on there.
No fucking way.
Yes.
Can I pull it up right now?
Yes, you
that you ever could.
Ron Isley.
I'm the realest that there ever was.
Make me say it again, girl.
It's jamming, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Biggest boss. Oh, Rick Ross.
Taller that there ever was. That's my shit right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm listening to.
Oh my gosh, this nigga is cool as fuck. Look at this green ass suit.
Listen, Unc is killing the game, baby.
Oh,
We gonna edit this out for YouTube so we can monetize it.
Yeah.
The richest niggas that they ever
Turn it up, nigga. Turn it up.
ever was. I just hit the deal about another bitch. Another one. Just because. I bought another curtains when I'm riding in it. Thinking about the millions when I lay back. Richer than I ever was way back. Wish I could bring back. Riding around the city in this new bag.
Can't compete how I'm coming.
yeah.
Up a grip every
All
side.
right.
He kind of exited nice.
The accent was the best
I'm the realest that ever was.
The ever one.
You know how old folks they be whistling through their teeth.
Realest nigga that ever was. My watch cost $100.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yo, man,
my
this
goodness.
is hilarious.
It's the
Record that in
dentures.
5
It's the dentures because it's the wind between. It's the dentures. Is what it is. They missing teeth. That's why it's doing it.
I must have not seen him in a minute. He look even different from
Yeah,
when he did
I don't care what y'all say,
the
bro.
verses.
That song is fire. Nigga.
Yeah, way back.
That's my birthday anthem. I'm telling you, I'm rocking that the whole weekend. And I'm riding it.
I got your bitch.
Oh my God.
You think he still be fucking?
Of course. Oh, so that's one thing we said is Holmes. He keeps something young next to him, little tenderoni. He's not going to be alone forever. I mean, I think he's not going to die alone. Is what I said. But that's a whole other contextualized conversation that we had earlier.
He's going to die with the rest of you.
The only other thing that
Oh man,
is happening in the news that I just saw. This is breaking news.
Oh, shit.
Federal appeals court temporarily blocks Biden's student debt forgiveness.
one of these stupid.
program.
That's why I ain't going to run
lawsuits.
my happy ass on there to fill out the application because I knew y'all was playing.
Yeah, we were wondering where the application was.
And then once they started saying that, hey, it's not 50 grand, it's not 40, it's not 30, it's like $10 if you make less than this
They
amount.
better take that 10,000 and keep it going.
All right,
Keep
so
it moving.
ABC News says a federal court of appeals has put in place a temporary block on President Joe Biden's student debt loan forgiveness
Breaking news.
program after granting a stay Friday evening. The 8th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals sided with the 6 Republican-led states, of course, looking to block the program, halting the program, which would have forgiven up to $10,000 of debt for eligible debt.
No, the B side.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For eligible non-Pell Grant recipients until consideration of an injunction is complete.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But it's like, what do the Republicans want to spend that money on anyway? Like, why can't we spend
Campaigns
it
to get them back into office.
on to then
Because you're starting to see a lot more commercials now, right? Just like, hey, everybody,
That damn Republic.
right? Biden administration, they're killing us. They're killing us. They're
Nah, it's
taking
crazy.
our horses. They're taking our
Taking out women way back.
it's really the way that your head.
Fire.
Yeah, I'm about to make that a button.
Yeah, that shit is fire.
Way back.
Way riding it.
We're my niggas.
But nah,
I gotta get the voice down.
It is crazy,
Little horse.
though, bro. It's like I don't know, man. I don't dig it. It's one aversion to the whole political.
This is
sphere.
why I was trying to tell y'all, you got to be grateful for the little shit that he was trying to get done for us. And so now look at this shit. And we're like, oh yeah,
that's like saying, man, you better be happy we got them crumbs on the table. You hungry, my
Yeah.
brother? You
better be happy your shackles are made out of steel instead of iron.
know what I'm saying? Like,
damn man.
for real. But I mean, it sucks. It's people whose sole like objective is to see other people miserable, like to not win.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy.
So that makes me wonder though. What about the folks who went to like the education connection? They already got forgiven.
The what?
They forget.
That
They
you told the
did
lawsuit
that
for the
first.
for-profit thing.
Yeah, the for-profit thing.
That's
So
a
they're
whole
not
separate
taking that back.
situation. No, that's
So-
a separate thing.
So what's different about that case?
Well,
And
that
that's-
was so one of them is a forgiveness or not for I guess forgiveness program, like some sort of like I don't know what you call that, like a government supplementary. I don't know.
because they already paid that money out of their pocket, huh? So they probably got cash for that.
They're giving you back. And so, but they're getting refunded because they were scammed and defrauded.
So were we not? Never mind.
I mean, you could argue that, but technically the loans we have are federal ones.
Yeah, and they're never going to say that they scammed and defrauded.
You
us.
can't. Nah, you probably should have said.
And then when Biden tried to make that point known without overtly saying that,
they need to call Ron.
okay, where's the Republic
for the campaign?
Yeah.
I'm the realest one, Democrat Joe Biden.
You're gonna have.
I'm joking.
Kamala.
He need to do the next commercial. This ad was paid for
I'm
by
saying,
Joe
I would vote
Biden
for him
administration.
if he was on the ad. I go,
Have y'all gotten a lot of Beto?
yes, they don't stop texting me, bro. But I'm not mad. I want him to win though, because I want.
I saw the
Y'all
most
better get out there
disrespectful,
November 8th.
I saw a disrespectful like a billboard.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it said, but it was like something close to like this nigga a pussy, don't vote for him. It's like really aggressive stuff. I'm like, why? Like,
But that works out
how does it
here,
make you look good? Oh,
That works out here.
because of the Republic.
Yeah, it works out here. It's unfortunate, but it works out here.
Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, people don't even want. People no longer. Some people no longer care about what you want to do, but rather are more concerned with what you're not going to do. We're not going to uphold this democratic whatever. But what are you going to do?
Right.
What are you going to accomplish?
We're not going to do that.
And when it comes to it, you look at it, it's like nothing's getting done. They're blocking, but then like are proposing nothing in return.
Right.
And so we're sitting here in stagnation, in like regression. This, bro, we are in the same place that our grandparents were in. Like they have Roe v. Wade, like they're reversing time.
Way back.
And they be name dropping in the bitch in them commercials too. Like they're not afraid to say.
It was, I forgot who it was. It was someone I saw that said like it's like disheartening. It's not even like fun and funny to watch the shit no more. It's like they be talking about people, kids and stuff on commercials. It's crazy.
Yeah, they be pulling up
It's
Joe
dirty.
Biden's son.
Yeah.
Like
That man is a little shady.
all the time.
I mean, yeah, he was like a dope fiend, but I mean, still,
Yes.
bro,
No,
it's
his
like
money a little shady. I like that.
both.
All right, that's enough on news. So the previous episode we talked about
Last
we
time
highlighted
on Potnas podcast.
divorce season, and we were well, it was called
Divorce season, bro. That's what it is right now.
right,
Unfortunately,
yeah, and we you had a point that you wanted to bring up from that episode, didn't you?
Totes forgot it.
Cool.
This is what you said. You said, "Oh man, I hope we bring this back up because I want to like poke holes in what our thinking was at the time regarding the reasoning potentially behind why this was happening."
Oh.
But it's okay if you didn't jot your notes down.
I can
and don't
start
have.
speculating again, but just
That would
let
bring
me
us
prime up
right.
the lawnmower.
Well, I have a topic that it isn't necessarily related to the divorces or anything, but I have quite an interesting topic based off of something that you said in the last episode. I think it was in your debrief. And stay-at-home parents, right? Are you for it or are you against it? Why?
Oh damn, for it against it.
When does it like make sense to be a stay-at-home parent? And it can be both sides. It can be
Okay.
you know, the
I like
father
this.
staying at home, or the mom staying at home.
Or
What is
both.
the intent?
Shit,
And then when
or
you
both.
are a stay-at-home parent, like what does that entail? What's
So-
something like and encompass? Like, is it a job? Is it considered like a job to cook, clean,
Yeah.
take care of the house, hold, ensure that every
because
okay.
there's a lot. There's a lot we got to unpack.
Yeah.
in there.
Okay. All right.
So,
Cool. So, are you for it, against it?
I dig the conversation. Allow me this small expansion on it to bring my man in the fold here.
Okay.
Because many people, like it's just 2020, have been like work from home. Like people, everybody at this. Well, no, a lot of people haven't. A lot of folks in our demography, right? Black professionals, young black professionals, have worked from home in some capacity at some point since the pandemic. Pepto Bismol. And so this, where I am now, where Tizzle is like an evolution of that, because like these companies saw the value in you going home, and so where our current state is a product of that, right? So to answer the question, like for it against, like I mean, obviously, I love the shit. I can't imagine going back to a I don't want. I shouldn't say what I want to say. I can't imagine myself going back to someone else's like workhouse to live on someone else's time. If that makes sense.
When I'm, but it sounds like you're talking about remote working. I'm talking about
As a stay-at-home parent, that's a key central part.
Are you
of
the
it.
stay-at-home parent in your relationship or
We
whatever?
both stay at home and we're both parents. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So both me and my wife.
You're not a
I'll
stay-at-home
tell my situation.
parent. You
So
are.
what you mean? So the real question you're trying to ask is, should both y'all work or not?
Yes. Bingo.
All right. Let's.
Oh, well, that's okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to where I was going. Is I'm gonna define my situation for the people. So,
Okay.
Currently, as you well know from episode whatever, I've said it a few times now.
I want a divorce.
No, I mean like way back. I quit my job in September, started working for myself, and so I work at home. And it's funny because like my partner was like, "Yeah, you quit a 9 to 5 to work 24/7," and it's kind of true. But because I work from home, well, first of all, the situation I have now, where like it's not when I could have foresaw myself being, where I'm making up to where my lady doesn't have to work right now. And doesn't, I mean, that was part of a plan that we put together that we've been able to keep in place. And so she's a busybody though. So like work, like if by work you mean doing things that are financially productive or gainful, I mean sure, but like her job, if you were to define her role, main role is to be at home with Dre, to be there for Jewel, my little baby girl. And
head of the house.
That's what she. But there's so much other stuff she's doing right now too. Like she's getting her real estate license. She's, there's a lot that she's doing. So when you say like we're working in different ways, and some of what she's doing brings in a little coin, but she doesn't have like a 9-to-5 salaried position right now. But I don't see her like when you say stay at home parent, like what I see like is the traditional stay at home mom. Like and she does a lot of cooking and cleaning. Let me not like make it seem like it's some other difference. She does a lot on top of what she's
just temporarily staying at. She's a stay-at-home parent.
Yeah, I don't think
for the
either
time
of us
being,
foresee
until
this
she
being
gets
like a
her.
permanent fixture.
Yeah,
but not because she doesn't want to. She wants to. She's. I think even in some ways she missed being a boss. Like, and I remember seeing her with a walkie-talkie. She was a principal, assistant principal at a primary school.
Yeah,
and so
there's a lot of people that look forward to being in a position to be a stay-at-home parent.
Yeah, she was a master delegator. And anybody delegate to?
Yeah. So I stand on the opposite side of this. I'm actually completely against stay-at-home parenting and things of that nature for several reasons, right?
But hold on. By that, you mean someone who's at home and not working?
Right. Using kids as an example, like using kids and taking care of them in the household and taking care of home as an excuse to not work.
Oh, why excuse?
Yeah. Because, like... So for how I look at it is you lose like a sense of like your identity when you become a stay-at-home parent.
Or you gain but for some people like you gain a sense of identity.
No. Because so a lot of people that I've spoken to have been like, I want to be a stay-at-home parent because I want to be able to take care of our kids and be able to save money. But I feel like you're actually losing money because when you have just one or two streams of income that's coming from one individual
I feel
rather than
like
two, then that's where so it's a loss of sense of identity. It's like the fact that you're always around your kids, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to put them in daycare. I want to just take care of them. Like, why put them in daycare and working to pay somebody else to watch them when I can just do it for free, and be more convenient, right?
Better.
However, when you stop working, like
better.
You lose what?
I said more importantly, better.
Better what?
Better care. Like it's not just I can do it for free, but I can do it so much better than a daycare.
Okay, but then they lose out on that social aspect of interacting and engaging. How?
So
when they're always in the house with you,
who are homeschooled from like birth to high school graduation and are socialized in other ways. I mean, your kids are going to be around other kids. Like, we all have kids together.
You're talking about kids in the neighborhood.
But they're going to have to wait. In gymnastics, in sports, in cheer camp.
And who manages all those processes for children?
Church and everywhere.
Maybe a full-time stay-at-home parent.
Yeah.
I found an interesting piece. Do you believe that working absolves you from homely duties?
No.
Is homely duties work?
So the people that I'm talking about define work. I mean, those chores around the house as work. Okay. Yeah.
So question.
So like they believe the concept of staying at home, being a stay-at-home parent, is no longer working for a corporate entity or just another like any other like form of work and getting paid for it from like a governing body, and then transferring that work, that labor in the house.
Savings come out of earnings. So let me think. So if it would be cost savings,
I do believe that home. I do believe in some situations it makes sense and it is applicable. Like if you're an athlete, right, and or just a multimillionaire, or you make enough money to be able to take care of all of the bills, and it just makes
you just
what.
Just a middle class suburban.
Yeah, sure. You make enough money to take care of all the bills and like it's so The Game, right? The rapper. He publicly always says and puts out like memes and videos that's like just clickbait, essentially saying like you're not a man if you don't take care of everything for the woman. Like the woman has to just needs to be at home and be able to like go get her nails done and stuff, whatever. But I think that's like a slave mentality and like an insecurity trait of the guy. Because I mean, or like a
slave master mentality,
right? Like a slave master, like I want control of you because, like, almost in the sense where we were.
Actually, sounds like the opposite of me, JT. It sounds like I'm not in control of you. I'm freeing up your life so that you can go do exactly what you want.
Whatever it is, you want to do.
but in the same instance where a woman can never question what the guy is doing because it's like, bitch, I take care of everything, and not like
but like.
Not the guy calling her a bitch or whatever. I just was like, how dare you? Yeah. I mean, when you put yourself in that position, like The Game, right, or whatever, this ties back into that point that I think you were on that episode. No, you were when we were talking about. It wasn't divorce rates. Remember we were talking about Iman Shumpert?
I think we did talk about.
Yeah. Remember
Iman
it was
Shumpert.
It was the episode with Courtney was here, and we were talking about Iman Shumpert and like how he's like, yo, we don't want women paying for anything.
Okay.
We want to take care of everything. But what was it? It was a cheating episode. If I catch you cheating.
I can't.
Anyways, but the reason why I brought that episode up,
I was on that episode
because we had context that we were talking about like man being possessive and in control. Oh, prenuptials, remember?
Oh, that was
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Prenup
conversation.
Yeah, and so it was like on the premise of I want to be in control of everything, and then the moment that you try to cheat on me or you decide that you want to just up and leave, then I have the leverage over you, and then you don't take anything from me. And so you got to move out the house, whatever. You don't get any of my finances or all of my hard labor and whatnot because I was the one taking care of and handling this, right? And so I think that it's better for, in my lens, for both parties or both partners to and spouses or partners to go in 50-50 or 50-50 or
that's
like
a whole other episode 50-50.
any it doesn't necessarily have to be 50-50 but like just any sort of percentage, right? And to where you have yours and then he or she has
I hear you.
theirs,
I hear you.
and then you have like the stuff in the middle.
Yeah. So most women I talk to have yours, theirs, and then y'all's. All of it. It's all theirs to begin with, like whether they have a job or not. But I think I would imagine, never been married before, or co-dwelled with a.
You plan to?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome.
My plans to get married would look like the following. We would decide together what the critical mass of money it would take for us to live happy lives and functional lives. Smart. I don't care who's earning it, but we'll decide who's going to earn it.
And
whether
how?
it be both of us, one of us, none of us. We'll hit the lottery. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's about the critical mass of money, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that just because somebody either earned the money even in a particular way or not, deserves to determine who in the relationship should be working or not, unless we are below the critical amount of money. Get your ass up and get a job.
Somebody get up. And so therein lies.
Get your ass up.
That's how long you've been on the couch. Therein lies kind of where I stand in this whole thing. It's like just the launching point, and that's why I kind of was like, okay, let's broaden this a bit because I have contention with the definition of a stay-at-home parent. Like, if we were to Google stay-at-home parent, I wonder if what comes up is how you define it is in that it's someone whose only nexus is to take care of whose sole prime objective, is to take care of this baby in this house and cook these breakfasts and wash these dishes.
Yes.
Like,
for the sake of this episode and for the sake of like,
but why do we have to define it that way? Because I think if you Google stay-at-home parent, that's not what would come up. Is homemaker or like a person who only takes care of. Because I wonder.
Well, what do you think of like what does a stay-at-home parent mean to you? As I'm googling this,
I feel like, and even if that were how we're defined, is someone who only takes care of their children and do nothing else. They don't have a job, that kind of thing. then I think I would offer a redefinition of it.
It would be like
what that would be.
because your
I work at home all day, and my son is there in my office laying
It
down
would be
watching.
stay at home and work on things that don't directly affect the household besides the income parent.
Or both. I cook
it could be
twice out the night.
Right.
I mean,
Okay, so Wikipedia defines a stay-at-home parent is a parent that remains at home while the other parent works outside the home. Stay-at-home parents are generally responsible for domestic chores, including child
Abuse,
rearing.
child rearing. Yeah,
Yeah.
rearing.
yeah. No, I thought it said child earring. Whatever. The text was too small, but yeah.
Not rearing, like
All right,
raising, child
so,
raising.
Yeah.
So I would offer a contemporary redefinition.
Yeah.
So I was
think-
kind of correct in
I mean, it's-
in what I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
But see, it's like,
I don't
that
think anybody-
stay at home. See, that stay at home parent piece is what resonates with me because I'm a parent who's at home.
Yeah.
And like my baby's at home with me and Jen, who's also at home.
But you're getting
so-
way too into
the
like getting
rearing
too
is-
Well, no, I'm talking
technical
about
with
me.
it.
So I'm talking
like
about-
I'm a parent that stays at home, that works
But
and whatever,
when you say
and with
those
my
words,
child.
like stay at home parent, like
Yeah.
when I hear that, I don't resonate
There's
with
some
being a
parts-
stay at home
there's
parent, but
some
like I'm a
negative
parent who's
So-
at home working
Okay,
with my baby, and it's a situation that I've
I think
never
there's
thought
some
possible.
some
Like,
negative
it's dope.
connotations that you're doing an excellent job at being against. But I think if you not only would take his hybrid definition of that, which is actually a lot of people's reality right now,
A lot of niggas.
instead of that, I mean, instead of taking these different, what a stay-at-home parent, if you took that definition that you just read,
Yeah.
and then you add value to the things that it actually said they're responsible for, then the negative connotations would go away. Like you wouldn't be so go hung about both of us having to work if you actually value what
Quantify.
happens from a stay-at-home parent.
Yeah, and that's valid points, Bradley. But let's use this example then. All right. So let's take I'm not using.
I'm still against it if you if you quantify the things that they have to do, right? Cook and clean and do all the domestic work. When you come home, you don't do shit. You can kick off your slippers and your lady gonna pick them up and put them away. You don't do a motherfucking thing. If you were to flip that and you had to do everything,
I was just about to
mop the
say
floors, sweep
I'm
that,
so glad that we can take this there
cook,
because I
clean,
can
wipe the baby's
right.
ass. You gotta make her bath and wipe her ass.
So-
you do all of that stuff,
So-
and she doesn't. And all she does is make money.
You know that depending on how the house size or whatever, that shit won't take all day. And then once you fucking do it one day, you're not going to have to do it every single day throughout the week.
So you're
like doing it every other day. And so it's just like, and then let's use this for example. If we
That's
have
one
two
thing.
kids,
Cooking
Because
is
that's
one
not
thing.
even a year
but
old yet.
hold on.
That
Hold
could be
on.
so untrue in a little while.
Stay with me.
You're still cooking.
So like if we used our actual real life example, whatever, just one kid, right, or whatever. My responsibilities would increase and I would be busier throughout because of her age. But the moment that she goes to school,
No, nigga, no.
the moment that she goes to school, then that's going to free up all the
You
time that I
think
have.
So now you just have
Huh?
time for your house to, bro. No,
No, what are you
I'm
talking
living that.
about?
I'm living that.
So
my
with
daughter's in kindergarten now.
your family example, you have one kid that's in school throughout 8 hours of the day at a minimum, and then you have one that's
All right.
an infant.
Say that.
JT, also you're kind of have you ever been? That's interesting.
Damn,
Go out.
yeah, the
Halloween.
fucking lights are going out.
Have you
so
ever,
apologize for this video quality if it comes out?
Have you ever been at work on a work call and you think to yourself, "Oh, damn it, I need to set that doctor's appointment," and then the call was so intense that you forgot to do it?
No.
All right.
Me
Have you ever been at
personally.
work? Have you
Me-
ever been
me
at work?
personally.
Have you ever
Okay.
been at work and wanted to make that purchase online that you really wanted to make, but you were on
What's
that
the
call
point
and
that
you
you're trying to
waited
make
to
right
do
now?
it.
is that the things that you're supposed to be like, there are so many things that go into a household besides the things that are on that.
And that's the point that I was about to actually get to.
So much shit you
like,
can forget
okay,
about.
so like,
That would
let me throw some
make your
examples.
baby not have.
Let me
dinner.
throw some examples and scenarios at you, right? So it depending on the age of the children, once they get to a certain age threshold, they're not even going to be in the house anymore for the
sound
majority
good.
of the hours, which means that you can then either make two decisions. You can either increase spread your workload on other areas of the house that you weren't able to put there before, or you can just choose just be at home. That and be the technical term of a parent that just so happens to stay at home and not fucking work at all.
So something has to be connected to $1 for you to.
I'm confused.
No. Wait. Look, okay.
Like,
so
this is a great hypothetical, but I can give you
to Bradley's point.
Living this
he was bringing up the point of like taking other care of other items that have to deal with the entity of a home, like scheduling bills, like when to pay them, right? And then
scheduling repairs in the home.
Scheduling repairs. Exactly, right. And so if you're gonna be from my standpoint, if you're gonna be a stay-at-home parent, it needs to be kind of like what Bradley is alluding to, the fact that the parent is literally being productive majority of the time while they're at home, while the other spouse or partner is at work.
That sounds like control to me, because you're trying to make sure that their ass is productive because you so mad that you at work.
So then
because they're the bread you want to do. But if they do some shit that they want to do and they're not getting paid directly for it, then it pisses you off. So you wish your ass
so if you so if it's me and you and like we're in the relationship, all right? Pause, whatever. Like nigga grow up.
Go ahead.
You a married nigga like him?
Enthused,
with this.
Fancy me in this example, okay? If you were the stay-at-home parent and then I was the one that was working,
I love
right?
this because I would be the one at home.
Clearly, yes.
I would get on your ass for not being productive majority of the day.
And I would call your ass at work because I know your ass. I don't care how many awards you get at work. You're not working.
You're not bringing the income in, and I'm not trying to. It's
not working every second of the day, JT.
Yes, I know. I understand that, but you know what? I would be taking care of the things.
Is your dinner ready? Or is the floor swept and mopped? Is the fans not hailing dust from the heavens? I mean, is your house well taken care of? Because if I come home and you watch 10 hours of Housewives, but you somehow manage to keep this motherfucker spick and span, a beautiful dinner on the table, my babies is bathed and clean and red and fed
bills
too,
and vacation plan and stuff.
Here's the crazy part though. I enjoy doing a lot of that shit too. So I don't just want her to do all this shit. And I'm sitting here drinking whiskey in my study. What the fuck? I want to be out there too.
And counting down the hours so you gotta go back to work again.
Oh, smoke my cigar and go to bed and wake up.
So another reason why, it just kind of takes away from your professionalism and your professional development and experience, right? Like when you're a stay-at-home parent, you have none of that. You rid yourself of that.
I don't plan on ever getting another motherfucking job. Who cares?
But you take your ass to school and do something.
But why is there so much value? It's kind of like, it's almost disheartening somewhat, because there's so much value in like this idea of a certain type of success through the lens of professionalism, conventional, modern corporate, corporate, professionalism. But like, what about people? I know people right now in Mississippi who are master carpenters. They build shit that look way better than this motherfucking house. Artisan work. My house is a shack compared to the shit these people build. Custom furniture, big beautiful dining tables that seat 12 people. But they didn't go to no goddamn college. They made a lot of money. They have, again, big beautiful homes, but they spent the time to make this house. But like, when I look at I was like, yo, but their life is their quality of life is like, if you quantify it, it's really high. By whatever measure, whatever abstract measure you could get, if you could quantify their happiness, their quality of life is high. And their house is beautiful. Like, if you just name all the shit, they got the best liquor, best weed, everything's amazing. But they didn't go to school. They have no profession. They talk like you can't even hardly understand these hick niggas. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But their life is amazing. And you can't tell me this shit's not amazing. But if you don't have that professional patina and whatever glow, meanwhile you in debt like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You have not really accomplished a damn thing. This goes what they told you have.
That goes back to because what you're scared of. So you said you bring up a great point, right? So it's like, okay, if I let. And that's the worst part about this all, because you ain't letting nobody do nothing. If you married, whatever the fuck they want to do, you can do.
Technically, because slavery's dead.
Right. So let's say you had an agreement in which someone was working from home, and you're like, you're missing out on so many critical years of your professional development. Yes. What's going to happen when you need a job again? Well, if you were never thinking that they ever needed a job,
yeah, that's a good point.
That's the terms in which you agree on letting them stay.
I mean,
home.
But look at but y'all at the premise of this conversation, you use the Darian Dixon utilized. Or use the example of the pandemic, right? Like we kind of had to be in this position where we had to work from home, whatever, or we had to kind of figure out the home foundation and to figure out like how we were going to navigate in this new normal, right? And then so now you going back to that, saying like developing my professional and my professional development and my personal development for a rainy day or the event that something were to, like, as if it's going to happen. We know that it can happen because we just came out 2 years out of it,
and we
right?
also know that people figured it out. And we
that's-
learned a lot of wonderful things.
Yeah, but it took a
about
lot of time.
Wait. We just learned so many valuable things. I don't want you to miss the past 3 years, JT.
We still not even out this motherfucker completely yet,
I
though.
know we have so far. We have learned so many valuable things about how productivity doesn't always look the same for a lot of people.
You know what? When January
What you're doing is
fucking first
applying
of 2023 comes around,
this is the same point. You're applying that to this scenario as well. You're considering productivity, quality of life. Do you want everybody's to be the same exact format? But
no. I'm not saying that at all.
You have
if you can't value
format too.
if you can't value any of the things that were even on that list of things that the rudimentary stay-at-home parent would do, then you have some other consideration for what you have some other
doing.
you're right for what they should be doing. That sounds just like what we realized during the pandemic is that I could lay in my bed for 8 hours and have the same impact on the business than going into the office.
Yeah.
Or we learned that sometimes people are more productive when they
don't have to trek 60 miles across town.
It's so easy to say this shit when you're still like in these deferral periods of your student loans and stuff. None of this shit is due right now, so that's why everybody's like chilling and y'all probably have that.
I was about to say, Tizzle,
But you're not a stay-at-home parent right now, and you're not trying to. But you're right, exactly. Yeah. Okay, right, exactly. Okay,
But you do. Hold on. But to your point, you do live what I consider. I mean, well, actually, it's not. It is more.
That's what you're talking about is in a different box.
It's the box that I'm in. The one like you don't live a traditional go into the office, work a 9 to 5 type of situation. You are at home, plugged in for a company across the map. So
I was hired. My position is remote. It wasn't a remote because
it
of the
wasn't something that existed though pre-pandemic is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You would
That's
not be
true.
here.
Yes.
This would not be the way it is. I would not be living my dream.
But my current position has changed and evolved, and now I lead. I'm going to be responsible for 2 other programs that would require me to be at the office, but I don't have to anymore because we've structured it to where I don't have to be. I don't have to be in one particular entity anymore or location,
which is beautiful,
right? Exactly.
So you can be at home all the time and be the breadwinner, but you don't take care of the house even though you're at home more often.
Right? It's like
It's crazy. Like
I actually do. Oh, hold on.
Traditional dynamic.
See, because now the conversation is transitioning into staying home to like productivity now.
That's what you did.
You're right. I did steer it us right there. So
that's where you took the conversation.
You're right. All right, cool. I stand corrected then.
Wow.
You know people don't like it, but hate to stand corrected.
None of these work.
Yeah, nothing. Damn. There you go. That's beautiful. I love it.
All right, cool. Do we want to end there, or do we want to expound or whatever? Do y'all want to talk about anything else?
I do. I have one thought. I have one kind of resounding thought on this whole thing.
James Spencer's final thoughts.
Yeah, the baby's mine. Okay, both of them.
The baby's mine.
They're mine, baby. But no, seriously, I think it's so dope. Right? Like, so the fact that we've been talking about this is like coming from a point of privilege because there's people right now who like latchkey kids still exist.
Yeah.
And I think about during the pandemic how many people were at home, like kids was at home, but parents still had to go to work.
And them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches was good.
Slapping. My baby ate a lot. I mean, like she still eats PBJs. Them shits are convenient and delicious. But what I was saying was, so I don't know. My final thoughts on the whole whatever you work from home or stay at home parent. I'm not a stay at home parent because my primary purpose at home is not just taking care of the kids. My wife does that and does a great job. And the bigger thing of what I was getting at with you is like, it's really an agreement. Like whatever the two of you decide is what you want to do is what it should be. And that can be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen it with, again, old country carpenters, and mama she was at home and she made the best gumbos, she made the best everything, and you never had to need for nothing. Like you can come stay with them. You were golden all the way around. And he was going to go out and get it. and that worked for them. But like the way we are, like I know that's not going to work for us because Jen's at home now, and I know she wants to be professionally engaged. And I think she does prefer to do it at home now that she's seen this new avenue in this new arena. But she has a passion that she still wants to pursue. She doesn't want to just sit at home and make oatmeal and chocolate chip
From
cookies.
scratch.
You know what I'm saying? Not to reduce, and that's another thing too. I don't want to reduce
Which actually would be
that.
crap.
I don't want to reduce a
Could you imagine?
traditional stay-at-home parent's role either, because I think there's a lot like that goes into, because I'm home all the time now. Like I'm seeing how it's a lot. It's a lot. Like it's a lot to take care of a house.
Yeah.
And with 2 kids. And putting dinner on the stove, and we don't eat out, like you know what I'm saying, because we mind our bills. We did the same thing. We looked at how much it takes for us to live, and as long as a freelancer I make that money, everything else is you need more than that though.
The point, yeah.
Like, you need more than that. But I mean, like you know what I'm saying. There's ways to live this life and not be perpetually stressed out or under. You know what I'm saying. So I guess
the point that I was coming from was the standpoint of like, if you're going to stay at home, then what value you're going to bring to the home and to like our compound,
y'all
right?
have to talk about
like our relation. Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right. And so, and what I've seen so many times, like a lot of my friends that are stay at home moms, they start off on the right track, but then things start falling off, right? How's all that? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm definitely not going to name drop this episode.
Please
but,
don't do that. Like,
but I'm just using them like real life examples of what I've seen and experienced, and you know things fell off. Like,
but they can do that.
House, they can,
Literally,
but then it started leading into problems that weren't being discussed or communicated, and that is going to not set them up in the long run.
They're not divorced.
And not yet.
Hey.
Sam, final thoughts?
That's probably gonna.
That's a victory.
look at Sam.
You just look like
You are never gonna be a stay-at-home mama. I don't know if Sam would want to do that. Would you want to do that? No.
Yeah, and then also all of this, we acting like.
Oh, did you want to chime
like
in
you
about
get
that?
to make the decision.
Yeah,
That's my point.
because
Like,
I think
you
a lot
have
of
to
people
talk about this.
A lot of people would like to hear, because Sam has gone back and forth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I'll afford you the opportunity to actually
if
chime in
given
if you
the
want.
opportunity, she
You
would
can
say
talk
yes.
about the times when you were interested in it, if you're still interested in it, in what aspect, and how that can actually help our household and our future.
It's a lot of questions in one.
Hold on.
I thought I heard Keiko
Yeah, I
too.
heard it.
Yeah,
Keiko
I
cry.
did too.
Yeah, I get it splashing right here. She's like, fussy.
She's
It's
adjusting.
like a
She's not
spidey
like
sense.
that.
Yeah,
If
yeah. Mine's went off
yeah,
too.
Yeah. If JT were like, baby, you know what? I flipped the script, baby. I changed everything. I think I would love for you to be a stay-at-home mom. Would you be like, okay, yeah, daddy, I'm gonna stay at home.
Yeah, daddy.
I feel like it's easy to say yes, like just because like in the situation I'm in right now, like this is a rough, like education is like a very rough time to be in right now. So like it's easy to say yes, but if I'm thinking about it realistically, yes, I do love my daughter, and I want to be the only person that's like, well, with the exception of her father, like I want to be the only person that's caring and tending to her. But I also think that I would like I'm not comfortable with like me being her mom, being my sole identity.
Yeah.
And like I would lose any sense of others, myself, and my now only label is to be Keiko's mom.
What if
And I
you could
love
keep-
that label,
Yeah.
but I don't want to like get drowned in that and then lose myself.
Lose the other parts. What if you could keep the other parts of you? Like you could now do art. You could now paint, and you could also learn how to crochet, and you can
Research
you can take
things
up
that you're
real
interested in.
estate,
Yeah,
and you
build up your.
You know,
Yeah.
what I mean, but Jen's doing it. She's before the end of the year, she'll have her real estate license, and she worked for a brokerage, like drafting contracts, doing all kinds of shit. Like she's doing so much. She does yoga every morning, and like you can, if you mind your time, and she's influenced me. Like I get more done now than ever. I told y'all outside, like I'm the busiest now than ever, and you can do more. I mean, you can. Nah, I'm not saying it's like easy or comfortable or fun. Like you waking up early and probably going to bed late, you know. But yeah, you can do. I mean,
Like you would with a job.
I just feel like that. Like
another point as
we
to
got
how
two
this-
legit.
yeah, and you just got to think about like the potential negative effects that can have as well. Like you can
Facts.
you can get lazy. Like I've talked to my
Facts,
brother
yeah.
about this, and he's not he works remotely and he's control of his destiny and his schedule, right? Because he's an investor, he's a real estate agent, and he's a life insurance seller as well. He's so many different things from an entrepreneurial front, but he said and said like with him kind of with the market being the way that it is, right? The housing market is catastrophic right now, so he had to look for some other income stream to help support the because they have 4 kids. They're a family of 6, and so that's where the life insurance and the CDL. He has his commercial driver's license as well. He has, and so, but he has these new streams of income, right? That allow him to the same flexibility with real estate and whatnot. But he's kind of had to start all over, and he's talked about the challenge of like, dang, like I'm not as motivated as I was before when I was younger. And then now that I have 4 other kids, you would think that would be even more motivation for me to do it. But I gotta actually.
That's just a season, though.
Right. I'm as busy as the effort that I put forth. Right. If I don't have initiative or if I choose to be lazy, whatever, then it's not. It's going
very real.
And I know that you know that because you're in that same position right now.
You are not.
You don't bring in any income
what you doing,
or any food.
So like,
right.
Get up and go get it.
And so
get to the money.
Privilege. I right now regret mental health day. I'm gonna take like 3 days to go ponder and pontificate. 3 days means that my baby don't eat. Nigga,
Right.
like you got to get up and go. You have to go like every morning. I mean, I serve different clients.
I know I'm not ready.
And so it's like there are these. I'm thankfully like the way I deal. These are like long term projects, but like you have to get the work done or pass it off to someone else. There's some level of
there's nobody pressuring you to go and do that because say if your partner that
you miss a deadline,
and so
about that contract,
and so like with his dynamic or whatever, it's the opposite. Like she works and then he's at home, and the time that he is done taking care of the house, whatever he puts into like investing into his professional development and professional future, right? Until the housing market is restored and we're out of the inflation and recession,
it's
right?
Just a season.
So right, and by no means I appreciate you sharing your real life example. Wasn't trying to put y'all on the spot at all because I know it was literally just temporary, and it's really not even a formidable example because Jen is utilizing her time at home, not being employed to get employed eventually by a brokerage.
If she's no, she doesn't want to work for. She doesn't want to do real estate full time. That's a big but
it's still like a potential.
That's going to benefit us in the future. And I mean, think about it. You want to we plan to invest in real estate.
It's going to be an additional stream of income in the future for y'all. You know, that you can tamper in.
But it's like, it's like you said, it's making valuable use of your time. But it's something that we discuss. And if she had said, I want to take up underwater crocheting, I'll say, okay, let's go for it, baby.
Yeah. And for our audience, like for our listeners, I was speaking from the aspect of stay-at-home parents that fall off. Right, the ones that start off like taking care of the kids or whatever, but once them things go to school, once the kids go to school,
take this.
Once them kids go to school, whatever, then it's just like, okay, how are you going to make use of the time or whatever? Are you going to take care of all the finances?
Ain't no reason to worry about that because you shouldn't have no kids with nobody that you.
I'm gonna say that's some bum shit.
Exactly. But okay, so next episode we're gonna do a therapy.
Don't be
we're gonna do a therapy episode. But I was talking to one of my best friends earlier today, and we were talking about. I guess we can kind of use this as a cliffhanger for next episode, but resets in your relationships. Right, okay. A relationship reset, and what it essentially would mean.
What does that look like?
Let me see how fast I can pull it up.
They got you erase the memories too, because
every relationship needs a reset.
Don't forget.
All right, check this out. So every relationship needs a reset every 6 to 8 weeks, just like a computer reset. This will clear out all build up filth and unnecessary data and baggage and keep the essentials. So during your reset period, drive separate cars, go on dates, meditate, talk about like
partners?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So because that was a beautiful transition from what Bradley was saying,
but
right?
Married people too? No.
Well, like, married people that are dating, people that are like,
for a reset.
and people that are in actual committed relationships. Exclusivity at
Keeping it
like
fresh.
at the
Let's
core,
just-
right?
let's just
And
say it's the way
so
to say keep it fresh, baby.
this is interesting, an interesting topic that we can
Reset.
pivot to next
I wanna hear more about it.
episode.
I'd love
because
to,
you were talking from the
parse it.
sense of, like if you're concerned with me staying at home and whatnot and figuring out how I'm being productive, then you shouldn't have married my bum ass in the first place.
No, that's
right?
actually not the point I was making.
You know I was a bum, bitch.
That was
Or
lost.
maybe I
on
didn't know you were a bum and you tricked
Right.
me.
You knew I
like
was a munch.
you cleaned up and you wore them tight ass jeans and shoes or whatever, and you took me way back and like
back.
and made me realize like, damn, this wasn't the person that I thought I was gonna get involved with. So
Is that what you're
anyways,
saying, Brad?
Yeah, I'm scared for you. If you can imagine these horrible things,
All right.
then I'm scared too.
right.
I'm a little more hopeful to that.
So we'll talk about reset, like relationship resets next episode.
Yeah, I like
Cool?
that idea.
Yeah,
That's
right,
an
for
interesting
sure.
concept. I ain't never heard of that.
Because this
All right.
was-
Great,
Amazing.
great discussion, great
It's a great
debate,
discussion.
whatever. Debris, I wish we would have had a mic for you. I
Next time.
feel like that
Should
you
be around.
had some fruitful,
She
Shout
got
out.
she
Shout
got
out.
ain't shit, baby.
fruitful
Shout
knowledge
out.
that you could have contributed to the conversation.
Dallas.
All right, cool. All right, y'all want to get into the toast or any other final words or takeaways? Sam, you want to say anything?
So,
All right, cool.
Sam.
All right. Well, this
ready?
toast
Yo,
will
Beard
be
wanted to say
dedicated to
something.
all the stay-at-home parents. That
hey, talk about
hey, well, yeah.
stay-at-home parents, work from home parents too. God
Yeah.
damn it. Work from home parents who also, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be a bum.
All right.
I mean,
Like,
stay
actually-
at home parent. No, wait, work from home parent.
I'm
Whatever-
still parenting
whatever-
myself, so I'm gonna stay at home parent too.
Yeah. You are
I'm parenting myself
parenting yourself.
because I'm a big ass kid.
Is it a journey for you?
Yes. big journey vibes.
I know that's right.
Wait, is it? What's in here?
That's tequila. You're gonna mix that with your liquid. Oh, you're about to start. Actually, it's about to be your
Because I
birthday.
don't have anything in my cup. I have.
You have nothing. Oh, you want some soda?
You got to,
Or put some tequila
No,
in
I'm
it then.
trying to. Yeah.
All right, then get that shit.
Getting drunk. Get fucking drunk.
you know, I don't know that I have the dexterity
Like that.
or the pensive ability. Right
Come on,
now
just
to
take
pour
a
that
shot.
right in here.
Oh, you don't.
Okay, so
Here, take it from
I'll
the.
take it
Yeah.
to the face.
Here, well, let me pour some in mine first.
go ahead.
Thanks. Appreciate it. All right.
Good episode, and we're
Oh shit.
with time to spare.
That sounds like the sound of it.
Yeah. While we have this open space. Oh, y'all good? Y'all ready now?
Just do it, man.
All right, be careful. Don't get it all over your Houston Oilers shirt. All right,
Or the
so
mic.
yeah, this is dedicated to all the stay-at-home parents. Make sure that you're doing anything and everything possible while you're at home.
Make sure your ass is fucking productive.
Productive.
We just
Exactly.
came to resolution. And he go take
it away, man.
As long
make sure
as
your
you're,
ass is working as hard as I am
yeah,
at work. And when I get home, you better have them fucking dishes done. That and fucking chocolate chip pancakes, bitch.
the grass better be
He
cut.
definitely did that earlier.
Yes, he did earlier.
The grass can be, as long as the grass is cut, all that stuff is taken
The
care of.
grass is traditionally yours, though. Grass is
Right.
traditionally man.
I don't,
That's your one Saturday job. Like,
They got a garden and rake,
and I pay somebody else to do that shit.
Thank you. That's
I'm
gross,
efficient,
bro, 'cause-
right, exactly.
because you did
For you to be-
good job.
For you to be a man, that'll let somebody else cut your grass,
Yeah.
but you won't let nobody stay at home and work less than you. That is so.
That has nothing to do with
That makes me.
That has nothing to do with each other.
You better have everything at home.
That's efficiency. That's efficiency.
Because
Think about all the time that you would waste, like,
It's
to
not
get that.
same way you think it's wasteful to
You're right. It's all about
not
perception.
wasteful. I love
that
cutting
man may
grass.
have a wife
It
at
builds
home
character.
taking care of them kids while he's out cutting your motherfucking grass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's real.
I would be very upset if I came home and like all throughout the week and the laundry wasn't done and the dishes weren't
Well, see,
done.
but that's a different thing. Now,
Yeah.
again, if you're a bum,
Maybe I should have started with that then.
yeah, no.
But that's what I'm talking about.
I don't believe in
Yeah.
bumming.
We could have just had a whole conversation about how much
I
we
think
hate
because
bums.
JT has like trauma experience of seeing certain stay-at-home moms.
Yeah,
and
no, that's why I
also the
laughed earlier because
perception.
And stay-at-home dads
clicked.
too.
It clicked.
Mhm. But yeah, and that's what I was trying to like get at. If I'm sorry if that wasn't clear about me saying that that's the side or the standpoint that I was coming from. But Yeah.
Could you imagine being married to somebody as a stay-at-home a parent, and then at work your significant other is trash and not making no money?
Right.
Oh wow!
Oh, like you busting your ass at home domestically,
And then,
and this
This
person
son of a bitch
is barely
like getting demotions.
Not progressively.
She's had the same job for like 10 years flat.
Yeah.
With no raise, no merit increase, no
Not a
bonus,
fucking-
and no promotion.
and no goals of any of it.
That's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah. And so, yeah.
Those people
That's
also
Flip
still
side.
exist.
Yeah.
So, shout out to productive stay at home.
People. God,
Just
damn,
productive.
JT.
We both have to ride
You
on
working
the
it? All right, then you lead the shit.
train. Keep running back to that.
Toast, motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
And toast to y'all.
Cheers. I mean,
Cheers to the
Salute.
ladies. Oh, shit. There we go.
Hold on, because I this shit would be all over me. As if they didn't know that was fake. Now they know. Nigga. We know they took the shot. Where did
you done showed our slip, JT. God damn it.
The ladies aren't on the screen. They had their shot glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Plastic cups make that noise.
You're now tuning into the sounds of
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all that we have for this episode. Thank you for tuning in to episode 39, and we will see you next week. But first up, follow us on all social media platforms. Starting with Dino.
Man, holla at me. It's your boy Dino. You can find me at the dictionary, THE_DIXONARY.
All right, B-Rap Pete.
Man, holla at me.
You can follow me at Cooler Than Pullin' on all platforms. That's COOLINANDPOOLIN.
Hey, you figured it out? Follow me at I Know JT, new ad name, and then follow us at Potnas Podcast. That's POTNAS Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube for all of our latest content. And then visit PotnasPodcast.com to stream all of our previous episodes, and make sure you leave us a 5-star review if you enjoyed this episode and all the content that we bring. All right, we love you. We see you next week, and shout out to Jabria and SheIsSamBam.
Shout out my baby at the house. Take care of them kids. Watch
All right.
them clothes, baby. I see that.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Doing an outro freestyle.
Yeah. Hey.
Way back.
Hey.
Calling the bowling. Oh, yeah.
P on the mic for me.
All right. Muted.